right? It's not past, not out of raptors, but it's all about our energy. Your energy alone holds the universe. We're all here. We're all avatars in our own right. Get in the energy. Thanks for coming out, and thanks for Ben for putting this on. Let's give Ben a big round.
That's fine.
Come on. Oh, by the way, I'm Andreas Liotsakis, and I love poetry, I love expression. We all have a voice. You did.
That's right.
Yes. And maybe you don't know, but tonight's event is clothing optional. And it's no, I'm serious. Like, you don't believe me, right? It's so amazing. It's so warm in here. Okay, it didn't make it, but I don't know what the staff, they don't know. No. Okay, so here we go. I'd like to share some poetry, and I'd like to do something to get my mind going first. Inspiration begins within. I share it with the world. Alright, folks. Here's a quote. Somewhere in my pocket. I'd like to start it off with, this isn't something I wrote, but it's something that has real profound meaning. Oh, and speaking of nudity, the artists here are bearing more than their birthday suit. They're bearing their souls. This is what it's all about. Getting out there, you might fall flat in your face, but you're getting out there. So for every artist here, thanks for coming out, and for everyone that's supporting every artist, thanks for coming out. Because you know how it starts? In one apple seed, there are like how many apple trees? Infinite, right? You don't know where it's going to go, where it's going to grow. Exactly. Let's get the energy going. So here's the quote. The proper use of the imagination is to give beauty to the world. To cast over the commonplace workaday world a veil of beauty and make it throb with our aesthetic enjoyment. Lin Yu Tang.
All right.
All right.
Good old Lin. My favorite poem.
So this poem is called Seekers.
I got new pennies.
Are you ready for it?
Okay.
Are you ready? Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Performance articulates emotion, a construct of the imagination. Persistence develops discipline. Seeking inspiration deep within. Literary projections, inflections, words pulsing with electromagnetic genesis. Intangible concepts, ink meets paper synthesis, leaping off the page, verbal realization. Intention means everything. It is the impetus for creation, the crystallization of desire, the transcendence and suspension of our seemingly limited life forms. Anatomy of source, mind over matter, of course. Extraordinary power dormant within us, impulsive thought and the power to transform us. Dare to dream, don't get bogged down by a monotonous regime. They tell us, don't go beyond the pale, instilling apathy and boredom, a life that is stale. Is an eagle instructed not to fly so high? Is a wildflower scared to grow, thrive, and bloom? Are we like gathered elephants, bound by strings, a conditioning of the mind to imprison and control? We are more than the sum of our parts, universally interconnected. We intuit, meditate, and reflect. The shortcomings of cause and effect enslave us. Just create the effect, and because it will flow, we are seekers, performers, and seers. Start the show.
Yeah.